Jai Satchidanand. I bow to pure soul within you, everybody. Jai Satchidanand. We'll continue.
Pratikraman, abridged version, page 95. Questioner, does Pratikraman need to be done for the effects of karma or for the subtle part that arises within? Dada, for the subtle part that arises within. Questioner, is it for the thoughts or for the intent, bhav? Dada, for the intent. Behind every thought there is always an intent. If atikraman has taken place, then pratikraman must be done. As far as atikraman is concerned, when a negative thought arises in the mind, if a negative thought arises for this lady, then turn it around by saying, think good thoughts about her. The thought may arise that this person sitting here is useless. So why did such a thought arise? We do not have the right to assess anyone's worth. And if you must say anything at all, then say, everyone is good. If you say that everyone is good, then you will not be liable for the karma. However, if you say that this person is bad, then that is considered atikraman. Therefore, pratikraman certainly has to be done. When that which is not liked is endured with a clear mind, that is when you will begin to become vitarag, free of attachment and abhorrence. Questioner, what does a clear mind mean? Dada, a clear mind means that no negative thoughts arise for the other person. What does that mean? That one does not bite, blame the nimit.
It is a flawless vision. Whatever happen in our life, whatever we are getting suffering or pain or insult or anything, but we should not blame on others. If we blame on others, then our mind is not clear. We have to think, oh, he is one of the evidence. Whatever I am getting suffering, it is of my past causes. He is one of the evidence, not responsible for that.
A bad thought may arise for the other person, yet one immediately does pratikraman for it and washes it off. Page 96.
So Dada shows that where the cause is develops and how the cause will give effect in next life. So whatever effect comes in this life, we are not controlling, we are not stopping, we are not changing, but we are changing causes part. That part inside subtle level where we do pratikraman for that causes part. So effect will automatically get discharged, but we are changing causes and we don't want new causes at all. So keep separation and ask while one to do pratikraman. So automatically it will not carry forward for next life.
Questioner, when the mind becomes clear, that pertains to the ultimate stage, doesn't it? And as long as it does not become completely clear, pratikraman has to be done, doesn't it? Dada, yes, that's true. However, it may have become clear for some matters, and it may not have become clear for other matters. These are all stepping stones. Pratikraman needs to be done where it has not become clear.
Now, some matter it is clear, some matter it is not clear. So that matter, buddhi pick up and, oh, I am bad, I am not able to clear this. So at that time we have to find out what are the positive, how much it is clear, oh, this type of matter is clear. So keep normality, not self-negativity, and if mistakes are there, automatically it will come, we will see, we will do Pratikraman, automatically it will clear. So step by step, all mistakes, all anger, pride, deceit, step by step it get clear.
You should keep the account book of the pure soul clear. For that, at night, you should tell Chandubai, for whomever you saw faults during the course of the day, clear the karmic account with them. If the intents of the mind spoil, then through Pratikraman they will all become purified. There is no other solution. At night, before going off to sleep, clear it off to such an extent that even the income tax officer is not seen at fault.
He is one of the evidence of scientific circumstantial evidence. He charged something, so we have to accept it. He is not responsible. My karmic account is not clear. That's why he is showing some fault.
Tell this to Chandubai. Tell Chandubai to see the entire world as flawless before going off to sleep. Question.
So there is not a single vibration for any person should go from our side. Mind will show, but we should not involve in mind. Keep separation, and mind shows some negativity for anybody, and ask while want to do Pratikraman. So no vibration will reach for anybody.
Questioner. Pratikraman should be done in the presence of the other person, shouldn't it? Dadashri. There is no problem even if Pratikraman is done later on. Questioner. If I have disrespected you, if I have displayed irreverence towards you, then I should come to you in person and do Pratikraman, shouldn't I? Dadashri. If you can do it in person, then that is a good thing. If that is not feasible, then if you do it later on, even then it will bring about the same results. What we have said is, such negative thoughts about Dada are arising in that person, so he should keep doing Pratikraman for it. Page 97. This is because, what is the fault of the poor fellow? He has a disposition to engage in opposition, viradhak. The disposition of all humans today is oppositional. In Dushamkar, the current era of the time cycle, all the living beings are oppositional. All of the devout living beings went off to moksha. So, of the living beings who remain, there are many who can be improved. There are still many highly developed souls. If negative thoughts...
We are out of that, all we are developed soul. So now we got this knowledge, we'll finish all karmic account files. We can, within 1 to 3 life, we can reach to ultimate moksha. But our effort should be sincere for this Gnan and Phayagna.
If negative thoughts about us arise, then do Pratikraman. The mind would entirely decimate even the Gnani Purush. What would the mind not do? The mind that has been burned will burn the other person. A burned mind would burn even Lord Mahavir. Questioner. Those who have departed cannot do anything for others. So would any slander, avarnvad, about Lord Mahavir reach him? Dadashri. No, he would not accept it. So it gets returned with thanks. It comes back double-fold. Therefore, you should be asking for forgiveness for yourself. Keep asking for forgiveness until you forget the words you had uttered. If you had slandered Lord Mahavir, then you should keep asking for forgiveness. Then it gets erased immediately. That's it. It does reach him, but he does not accept it. The arrow that had been fired does reach, but he does not accept it.
Ultimately, we have to watch while any negativity comes, then wash out that. So that we will be clear for salvation.
Chapter 24, heading, Gnan rescues those drowning in the flow of life. Questioner, is it possible to see faults of the past by remembering them? Dada Shri, faults of the past can really only be seen through applied awareness as the self, upyog. They cannot be seen by remembering them. You actually have to work hard to recall them through memory. They would need to be recalled because a veil has obscured them, hasn't it? Page 98. If you have had problems with Chandubai, if you do Pratikraman for Chandubai, then Chandubai will certainly become present. The awareness simply needs to be applied. There is no recalling through memory in our path. To recall is dependent on memory. Anything that is remembered for the purpose of doing Pratikraman, for the purpose of clearing it off. I have no desire for any temporary thing of this world. You have decided that, haven't you? Despite this, why do they, temporary things, come to memory? Therefore, do Pratikraman.
In this area, Dada says that we don't have to try to remember. Remembrance will occur automatically, it will come. And wherever remembrance happens automatically, there is some attachment or abhorrence lying within. And for that, we have to do Pratikraman. We don't have to purposefully try to remember, but remembrance will happen. You will end up remembering automatically, and for that, you have to do Pratikraman.
Despite doing Pratikraman, if they come to memory once again, then understand that there is a complaint pending. Therefore, simply do this Pratikraman again. The fact that it comes to memory is because of attachment and abhorrence, rag, dvesh. If they did not come to memory, then the grudge would be forgotten. Why is it that you do not remember people from foreign countries, but you remember those who are dead? This is a karmic account, and it is because of attachment and abhorrence. By doing Pratikraman for it, the stickiness gets dissolved. Desires, ichha, arise because pratyakyan has not happened for them. Things come to memory because Pratikraman has not been done for them.
For mistakes, we have to do Pratikraman, and for desires, we have to do Pratyakyan, or deciding not to do that again ever.
I don't want this again in my life.
Questioner, Pratikraman is to be done for the sense of ownership, isn't it? Dada Shri, for the sense of ownership, there is Pratyakyan, whereas for faults, there is Pratikraman. Questioner, despite doing Pratikraman, if the same fault comes to mind repeatedly, does that mean that we have not become free of that fault?
This is happening in our life. Once we do Pratikraman, still that mistake come again and again. Dada is opening the real science, why this is happening again.
Dada Shri, If one layer of the onion peels off, then a second layer remains. Likewise, these faults have many, many layers. Page 99. So, when we do Pratikraman once, one layer peels away. By continuing in this way, when we do Pratikraman 100 times, that is when the fault gets wiped out. Some faults will go away after doing Pratikraman 5 times. For some, it may be 10 times, and for some, it may be 100 times. A fault requires as many Pratikraman as the number of layers it has. The longer it lasts, the more extensive the fault is.
When somebody insult, then our mind will show, he's so and so, I will do so and so. So actually every layer, every negative thoughts makes one layer. So that is in a causative stage. Then when effect comes, at that time anything happens, again that mind will show, is like so and so. All discharged negative thoughts will come. So each and every layer we have to wash out. How many times it will come, again do Pratikraman. Automatically, each and every layer, when it will go away, then thoughts for that person, negative thoughts will not come. So this is happening in causative stage, then it will give effect. So we will now seeing effect, why this is happening. But Dada is opening science, why this is happening in our life.
Pujyashree, just we read, Dada is saying that burnt mind will see the fault of Gnani Purush and also fault of Mahavir. So what does the burnt mind means?
Burnt minds means really mind is only not burnt, but when mind is burnt, so at that time intellect is also burnt, ego is also burnt. That ego is burnt because Lord Mahavir says this is not right, this is correct for moksha, and this person is following the another thing. So he feels that he is breaking my whole whatever I am saying, my followers, he is opposite of my followers. He is giving wrong knowledge to my followers. So his ego gets hurt.
Correct.
Because his viewpoint, everybody followers are saying our Guru is correct and Lord Mahavir says this is wrong. So that part will hurt that person. So ego gets burned. And when ego burns, means first intellect is catching up. Oh, why is saying negative for me? My followers will leave me, so I will be nowhere. Lord Mahavir wrong, he is not correct. So that intellect shows negativity of Mahavir. Then ego will pick up that, and then mind will show negative. So mind, when mind is burnt mind, at that time, mind, not only mind, chit, intellect, ego, every antaskaran, whole part is burnt, disturbed, totally disturbed. And then he will see negative and explain everybody negative of Mahavir is wrong, we are correct. And that is a viradhana. And when we do viradhana of higher level person like Gnani Purush or Mahavir, Lord Mahavir, will charge bad karma that will, we are increasing so many life in worldly life. We have to wander here and there.
So burnt mind means the one with some kind of suffering because of his tumors. Then it is burned, and then when it's burned, then it shows the negative of Gnani
Others,
Purush,
yes.
others. And the another thing Dada say, for ownership we need to do pratyakyan, and for the mistakes need to do the pratikraman.
Yes. This
So
is
can we elaborate more on that?
some thoughts are coming, oh, it is my thoughts. I am owner of the thoughts. Oh, this is not my. I am nowhere inside. So you are just totally your possessiveness you are picking up. Oh, I am not this is not my, I am knower and seer. While if anybody hurt, that is called negative for anybody or hurting anybody by thoughts or speech or action. That is called mistake. For that mistake we have to do Pratikraman. Not with Pratikraman, with Pratyakyan also there. This type of mistake I don't want to do. That is called Pratyakyan. But here, possessiveness, we are just, this is my, no, this is not my. I am this and this is discharge atoms. Like that you just said, this is not my, it's a Pratyakyan.
Pratyakyan, so we understood Pratyakyan means I will not do it again. And as we are explaining, Pratyakyan is also means this not mine.
Yes, means so there is a wish. I want so and so, I want so and so. Here is a mention, worldly temporary cheese or worldly temporary things I want. So that is wish. So I don't want. That is a Pratyakyan. So four type of Pratyakyan. This is my, this is not mine.
Okay.
I am this is not I am.
Okay.
This is I am doer, I am not doer. I want to enjoy, no, I don't want to enjoy. These four type of I, my, doership and suffering.
Okay.
Four type of due to wrong belief. This four type of wrong understanding comes. So this I want. So this is temporary. I don't want. So it is called Pratyakyan. So Dada has root cause. How to eliminate root cause? How to stop that root cause can be changed.
Correct.
So seed of next life is gone forever.
So, but we don't need to do the Pratikraman for that ownership.
No, if somebody heard, then we do Pratikraman. Here, if you just knower and seer, then no Pratyakyan is also
because
required.
nobody is involved.
But yeah, we are involved in bad thoughts are coming. Why this is bad thoughts coming? Or good thoughts, I am thinking nicely for everybody. So that is also possessiveness on thoughts.
Okay.
So that, this is thoughts of file one,
Not mine.
not mine. So if you are separate, then same mind showing negativity, at that time you have this awareness, this is mine, I am not honor of this mind, I am knower and seer. When we involve in good thoughts, that's why we have to suffer in bad thoughts. But when we are knower of good thoughts also, then bad thoughts also we are knower. So no suffering both the time.
Correct. Jai Sachidananda.
Questioner, do Pratikraman for when it comes to memory, and do Pratyakyan when the desire for it arises. Please explain that. Dadashri, because it comes to memory, realize that in this particular case, it is stickier. So as we keep doing Pratikraman for that, it will all get cleared. Questioner, so should we do Pratikraman as many times as it comes to memory? Dadashri, yes, do it that many times. You should maintain the intent of doing it. As it is, time is needed for them to come to memory, isn't it? So you would get time for this. Do you not remember the faults at night? Questioner, that is if the circumstance is there. Dadashri, yes, it is because of the circumstances.
When we are doing Charan Vidhi, at that time that negative thoughts will come. When we are doing work, in job or in kitchen or in house, that time thoughts will not come. But when we are free from worldly work and we are worshipping or we are doing some Charan Vidhi or anything, at that time that thoughts will come. So why that coming? Due to some attachment or abhorrence for that person. That's why that remembrance comes. Then we will do Pratikraman in presence of files, pure soul, that it will erase totally.
Questioner, and what if desires arise? Dadashri, When a desire arises, it means that the inner tendencies have become evident at the gross level. The intents that we had done previously, in the past life, are now surfacing again. So in this case, Pratikraman needs to be done. Questioner: in such a case, Dada had said each time we should say, this should not be so.
So now technique of Pratyakyan Dada is mentioning over here.
Page 100, Dada Shri, say this: this is not mine. I am surrendering everything. I had invited all these things in a state of ignorance, but today they are not mine, so I am surrendering them. I am surrendering them with this mind, speech and body. Now I do not want anything. I had invited this pleasure in my ignorant state. However, today this pleasure is not mine. Therefore, I am surrendering it.
This is the way how to do Pratyakyan, where the wish is worldly. By five senses we can have pleasure, we want this, we want this. So that thoughts are coming, so it is called wish for enjoying worldly things, temporary things. So for that we have to do Pratyakyan. This is not mine, I am surrendering. In ignorant state I invited them, this is wrong. My happiness, this temporary, it is not really give me happiness. My permanent happiness is within me. So I don't want these relative things. So like that, we can do Pratyakyan. Not only once, as many as time that wish come, then again do Pratyakyan.